Welcome to my guitar review channel. Today I have a cool Explorer designed by the man himself, Mr. James Hetfield from Metallica. There it is, guys, the 2011 ESP Snakebite in Snow White finish. And let me tell you, I'm super glad that I have the chance to review this white Snakebite so close to the video of the black one, because I've learned so much over the course of the last couple of days. I need to talk about the EMG James Hetfield set. I had a couple of questions. When was it first released to the public? And when did ESP started putting it into the Snakebite? And then I want to discuss the black chrome hardware and the yellowing of the finish. And now would be a good time to thank everybody at the Facebook groups Guitars of James Hetfield and EMG Pickups. You guys helped me with a lot of information about the headset. In my previous video about the black Snakebite, I said that the headset was first installed around 2014 in these guitars. But it turned out that this 2011 came originally with the headset, and the black Snakebite that I have didn't come with the 6081 EMG set. It came out of the factory with the same James Hetfield set. So again, this 2012 Snakebite came out of the factory with the headset that this 2011 originally has as well. But some of the first Snakebites that came out in early 2011 came originally with the 6081 set. One of the first reviews came in late 2011 by Premier Guitar. And the Snakebite in it has the EMG 8160 set as shown in the picture. But I'll discuss this in a minute. First, I want to show you something else. Look at how yellow this guitar is. It's supposed to be Snow White, but let me show you what a Snow White guitar looks like. Here is the Arctic Metal brand new guitar next to the Snakebite. Some people like this, others don't. Me personally, I'm a fan of nitro finish, like for example on the white Gibson Les Paul Custom that I've reviewed a couple of videos ago. The Snakebite though is a totally different guitar. It's not a vintage Les Paul, it is supposed to be a metal machine. So guys, let me know in the comment section. Would you mind if your 10-year-old Snakebite gets yellow like this, or you would still love it? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. First of all, what is the Snakebite? It is an Explorer-shaped guitar designed by none other than James Hetfield, the lead singer and rhythm guitar player of the legendary band Metallica. The guitar is made by ESP's custom shop located in Japan. The earliest examples seen on the market and in the public are dating back to 2011, as this guitar right here. The design is similar to the Gibson Explorer, but there have been some changes. For example, the shape of the headstock resembles the head of a snake, thus the Snakebite. There have been some changes throughout the years. For example, the serial number of newer models is K or E. Older models start with SS for signature series. However, there are some differences between the early 2011 models and later models. For example, this 2011 Snakebite features a black chrome or gunmetal Tone Pro bridge and tailpiece. For later years, ESP has switched to black, matching the Spurzel locking tuners. Now, let's discuss the headset and what got me confused in the first place. I saw a YouTube video on EMG TV in which James discusses how he designed the Snakebite and the pickups for it, the James Hetfield set. The release date of the video was October 2015. And so I thought that at least until 2014 all Snakebites used the EMG 6081 combination. But I was wrong, and this time I did some proper research. So James first contacted EMG in early 2009. In the EMG video he says that developing the pickups took 2 years. So you heard it from the man himself. He contacted EMG in early 2009. Development took like 30 models or 2 years roughly. Now combine that information with the fact that the earliest Snakebites date to mid 2011, and there's bound to be a gap between the production of the Snakebite, production of the James Hetfield set, and putting those together for sale. Factor in that the headset was released to the public before the Snakebite as well, so the demand for it was huge. All of those put together resulted in the fact that some 2011 Snakebites still had the EMG 6081 set in them. Like the one that Premier Guitar reviewed. The guitar that they've reviewed might have even been a prototype, because I imagine the demand for the Snakebite was huge. I don't think ESP had them laying around to spare for everybody. And to make matters even more controversial, I've just gotten an LTD Snakebite made in 2011 that originally came with the EMG 8160 set, but the owner had replaced it with a James Hetfield set. Bottom line, some 2011 Snakebites will have the 8160 set originally in them, some will have the James Hetfield set. The majority will have the EMG JH set in them. This is the information that I've gathered so far. I'm not gonna tell you it's absolutely solid because I wanna check out some examples in the Truckster guitars. They might be earlier models of the James Hetfield sets in those guitars. Unfortunately, I sold both of my Trucksters, but they had EMG 8160 in them anyway. That's it for the Snakebite and EMG headset in general. Now let's go further in depth. After I clean up this guitar well, I'm gonna use some Music Nomad guitar polish and some fingerboard oil to freshen it up. The specs of the Snakebite had remained consistent throughout the years, and I'm using the same from today. We have solid mahogany body, one-piece mahogany neck, ebony fingerboard, 22 extra jumbo frets, 12-inch radius, Spurzel locking tuners, Tone Pro locking bridge and tailpiece. Control scheme is 3-way switch, neck volume, bridge volume. And then for this 2011 model we have the original James Hetfield set. With the pickups out of the way, time to check out the cavities. And one of the reasons I wanted to do a review of this guitar right after the Black Snakebite is to properly compare both guitars, and I caught my mistake from this little guy here. When I reviewed my Black Snakebite, I didn't notice that the ground wire was missing. And that was a dead giveaway that I've replaced the electronics and pickups and forgot about it. Anyway, what do we got here? We have the quick connect system that connects to the pickups, ground wire in the neck cavity, quick connect and shooting paint in the bridge cavity, and again the ground wire and the routing for the entire wiring system. And now, just to laugh at myself, I'm gonna show you the original audio of me checking the pickups for the first time and realizing my mistake. The pickups in this guitar are the James Hetfield EMG signature set, which means they're not the original set for this guitar because this was made in 2011 and the guitars before 2014, the end of 2014, should have the EMG 8160 combination. These have been replaced, but we'll check them anyway. On the neck position we have made in USA, made in 2011. Whoops, that's a surprise for me. Such an early model headset, surprising. Well, when I'm wrong, and I admit it. In my previous video about the Black Snakebite, I told you guys that the headset was invented in late 2014, early 2015, but clearly we have a headset made in 2011. And in the official website says that in early 2009 James Hetfield contacted EMG Pickups president. So yeah, disregard what I said in my previous videos. The 2011 Snakebite has the EMG original James Hetfield set that came with the guitar and looks like this, and it has been played a lot. And for the bridge position, again James Hetfield bridge made in late 2000, mid 2011 in USA. And this one has been worn out seriously. And yeah, I take it, I was wrong. So this one has the headset, and let's try to measure it. And it's back to regular business now. This is what the pickup looks like connected with the quick connect system. First, the James Hetfield bridge reads 17.43. We got 17.80 for the neck Hetfield. And middle position is 8.8. Flat slanted black pickup rings, short screws for the front, long screws for the back. Everything is normal. The bridge and tailpiece on this Snakebite are the original Tone Pro, but as I already told you, earlier models had this black chrome color bridge and tailpiece that doesn't fit too well with the black tuners. You can see here original Tone Pro, This one is in good condition, a bit weird on the intonation side, but it works fine. Locks through this Allen bolt. The bridge is metric and it has struts that are thumb wheel and screwdriver adjustable, fits on them like this. And then we have the original tailpiece that is also Tone Pro, and it comes in this black chrome color. This one seems to be in perfect condition. Again, it's locking and it's using the Allen bolts to lock here on the sides. I've locked both of them with this 1.5mm Allen wrench, so I don't lose the setup while doing the review. The ESP Snakebite has a one-piece mahogany neck with a set neck construction. Beautiful ebony fingerboard, 24.75 inch scale length, 12 inch radius, 22 extra jumbo threads, and pearl dot inlays. And on the 12th fret we have the signature for the Snakebite inlay. It's a snake, of course. And remember what I told you guys about the difference between the ESP and LTD version. Or why don't I just show it to you, since I have an ESP, an LTD and an ES here. Check out the 12th fret of the Snakebite white. The snake has an eye. And now look at the 12th fret of the LTD. It is a blind snake. Oh no. And now the other ESP, again it has an eye. So this one cannot see where it's going. More surprises with the nut. It measures at 43.8mm or 1.72 inches, but if you compare it to the black one, it is 42.8 or 1.68 inches. The specs state 42mm, but this one seems to be the original, and I think that the nut on the white guitar has been replaced, because look at the marks on the fingerboard. It has been pulled out and damaged the polyurethane finish on the side of the neck. Feels wider and sticks out of the fingerboard as well. So that's the original nut and that's the replacement. The 12th fret measures at 52.4mm or 3.6 inches. Everything back to normal here, same with the black Snakebite. Neck thickness at the first fret is 21mm or 0.82 inch. And the black one seems to be 1mm thinner. Neck thickness at the 12th fret, 22.5mm or 0.88 inch. And we were at 22 and 0.86 inch. That's a negligible difference. It could be due to uneven wear of the finish. Body thickness, just for the hell of it, 40mm with the white, 39 with the black. Again, negligible difference. This fingerboard has a solid 12-inch radius throughout the entire length. Consistent with the thin U neck profile at the 1st and 12th frets, same as the black one. As I already said, the nut seems to be replaced, so I'm not gonna comment too much about it. The truss rod cavity shows the truss rod nut in perfect condition, and you can see some of the mahogany grain of the wood underneath. It is covered by this plastic James Hetfield signature plate, white on the bottom, black on the top, with James's signature and one screw, a little bit more yellowing here. Then we got the Sperzo locking tuners, black, 6 of them. I like those tuners. And the black ESP logo. Be careful with those, they are fragile, as you've seen with my previous guitar. Make sure you don't catch the edges with a polishing cloth or a stand or something like that, because it will break. And we're back with the back of this guitar, where you can see the yellowing effect that the polyurethane finish has. It's beyond white. And here the guitar has been dropped, and you can see what happens to polyurethane finish when it gets dropped. The entire weight of the guitar landed on this spot and cracked the poly finish. Some cracks and scratches here. It's an Explorer, it's normal. And now for the electronics compartment. Another dead giveaway that I've made a mistake reviewing the black Snakebite, because it had the quick connect system in the back of the electronics, and they don't use that very often for the 2011-2012 models. The black one should have a solder on electronics like the ones here in the white. Some people actually prefer it this way, others like me that are not good with soldering prefer the quick connect system, so we can easily replace pots, pickups and stuff like that. You know what? Tell me which method do you prefer in the comment section and explain why. Here I see some of the black ground wires that I have been missing on my other Snakebite. and they are going to the output jack, the stereo output jack. I have a loose ground wire that seemed to be isolated, I don't know what it's for, and another one going to the 9-volt battery compartment. And here is the cover for the 9-volt battery compartment. That's another difference between the ESP and LTD versions. The ESP has this tray output jack with rectangular black cover. The entire electronics compartment has been covered with shielding paint. Original black chrome Shure strap buttons in the back and front, and one-piece mahogany neck with a set neck construction. I'm gonna show you with the LTD video. There's a difference between the ESP and LTD. Still a good axis here in the ESP. One-piece mahogany neck, small volute here near the headstock, and on the headstock we have the same ESP Signature Series logo, SS serial number that stands for Signature Series, and made in Japan in 2011. A small crack here in the polyurethane finish. Here you see the back of the Sperzo locking tuners. These are great. Here is a better look of the empty battery compartment without the cover on it. This is what the compartment looks like with the cover installed, and this is the cover with the battery inside of it. It fits the 9-volt battery tightly. Your regular old plastic cover for the electronics compartment with some shielding on the back side, 3 screws. Just as a reminder to myself, 1046 Dunlop Super Brights here. This Snakebite weighs in at 3630 grams or exactly 8 pounds. The black one was 3341 and 7.3 pounds. I just wanna double check that, so let's weigh it again. Whoa, how did you gain 10 grams? From filth? The case of the white Snakebite is absolutely identical to the black one. You got 4 latches, sturdy leather handle, and white stitching on the sides. And it is still a huge case that doesn't fit most back seats. It features the same grey lining and a perfect fit for the Snakebite shape. Let me just get this old tired snake out of the way to give you a better look of the case. What else do we have here? This is the original fret protector that the guitar comes with, and inside the compartment we should have the Trussrod adjustment tool. Here it is, the tool for locking the bridge and tailpiece, and the key for the case. And this guitar should have the original certificate of authenticity, but the owner forgot to give it to me. So I'm just gonna show you the certificate of the black one, and we are gonna pretend that it's for the white one, okay? Just imagine that the serial number is for the white one and the date matches the one on the back of the Snakebite. And now for the demo. I've handed over the Snakebites to two of my friends that can actually play, but I've recorded them with a room mic, so it wouldn't be too obvious that I suck. So much new information for me regarding the Snakebite that I almost forgot I'm supposed to tell you my opinion about the guitar. And I've already said it with the Black Snakebite review, I'm not a huge fan, but I prefer the white one over the black one. It has this coolness factor and it looks bigger. No, it's something about it. A lot of people came by the store, Hetfield fans, Metallica fans, they all preferred the white Snakebite. So would I buy one again? Probably not. Would I buy the new camo? I don't know if it's a good deal. I will check it out for a review. But honestly, with the current prices, if I have to buy a Snakebite again, I would go for the white LTD version. It's a different story if you're a collector though. Go ESP. With all said and done, I cannot deny the coolness factor of it. I mean, the man himself has designed this guitar. I hope you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.